Good afternoon, I'm Mei Liu.
And I'm Ellie Huang.
It's December 4th and this is KGR News in Kaohsiung reporting for today's news.
Do you know that social media has become a trend in today's society and it's affecting our life in many ways?
Yes, one of the biggest problems we face now is fake news.
A recent survey from Northwestern University shows that in the United States, 28% of Snapchat users and 23% of Instagram users believe fake news.
But how does this affect society and what part does social media play in this? Let's now turn to a reporter for a more detailed analysis.
Thank you, May. Nowadays, people spend more and more time on social media, which acts as a tool for communicating and transmitting misinformation.
On one hand, social media brings people closer and makes it easier and faster for us to get information.
On the other hand, brings the misinformation issue. We are now here to talk about how social media sneaks into our lives silently and bring harm.
Okay, welcome my little guest. Please now introduce yourselves.
Okay, I go first. Hello, ordinary people. How are you? I'm Lee and I have 1,000 followers on Instagram. Not so, Buster. This girl is totally not on social media. And here comes our genius.
Hi, I'm Rico. I don't really use social media. My mom says good students don't use social media.
Interesting. What makes you think so?
Have you ever had algorithms?
I think I know this. Algorithms are kind of technology that can help us solve specific problems by executing series of commands. So it is not really bad in nature.
Well, also it helps us a lot in your daily life. It can also what you're interested in, just like a movie reader.
Therefore, it will keep recommending what you might want to know even though they might not be true.
Despite these tiny flaws, my love for social media will never change. You remember those haters that made you depressed and feel worthless just a few months ago? Of course, those haters keep spreading rumors and fake news about me. I think you finally got the point. Social media is the weapon they use to hurt you. I didn't see that.
Since social media can spread news quickly, either in good ways or bad ways, people think they can do whatever they want and that no responsibility for their actions.
Exactly. Is this preventable? Are there any ways we can protect ourselves and others?
Of course, there are some apps that can check whether the news is credible or not for you.
I've got one. There is a game developed by Cambridge University called Bad News Game. According to the study, it can really train the public to be better at recognizing fake messages. Okay? That sounds interesting, but it seems that only we know about this. How about the others?
However, I believe that this should start from you and me.
Exactly, if you can do so, tons of people can do so.
Thank you for sharing. We now turn to Millie Low, reporting live from KGH High School.
Students who are well aware of this situation. They are working in a club to help solve this problem.
Let's see what they have in mind. To you, Minnie.
Thank you, and this is Minio reporting for KGR News at the place of where it all started.
Hey, have you guys finished planning the winter camp?
No, not yet. There's still some details to be confirmed.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter from KGR News. Are you guys a member of the club?
Yes, can I help you?
I just heard about your club and I'm interested in your program.
Oh wow, we're just talking about this, right?
Yeah, our club was founded 2 months ago and we want to spread the concept of media literacy to everyone, especially to children.
Right, because we think it is important to have the media literacy from childhood.
And our main activity is the winter camp for children.
Can you guys introduce your camp?
Oh, no problem. In the winter camp, we will have many games and thinking sessions. For example, in the opening sessions, 4 to 5 of our club members will talk about their school life. However, one of them will tell a lie.
The children's mission is to find out the liar and classify truth and nonsense.
These activities can teach them to tell right from wrong in the fake news.
We will also put on a play to show tragedies fake news may cause.
Right, and the most important part is that we'll introduce the CRAP test.
The crack test?
Right, CRAP test. C-R-A-A-P. CRAP stands for Currency, Relevance, Authority, Accuracy, and Purpose.
Let's take a piece of news, for example. This was about Donald Trump.
Yes, he was reported to send his private plane to rescue 200 Marines in the Gulf War in 1991.
But according to the CRAP test, this was wrong. It was fake news.
Right, soon it was revealed that the plane wasn't Trump's private plane. It was just a plane belonged to the airline he briefly owned, and also the person who sent the plane was unknown.
Wow, that's really complex. But I think that's why fake news is so hard to be discovered. It seems like you really prepared a lot for the winter camp. I can't wait to see your effort and performance.
Thanks for appreciation, and we'll keep improving.
So what do you guys think about this club?
Well, it's actually a lot cooler and more interesting than I expected. And you can really learn useful stuff from them.
But what if we're not in the club?
Oh, well, you can still get information from various platforms or media. Like, I follow their YouTube channel and Instagram account.
Most importantly, social media influences people in many ways. Well, it may cause problems, but when used right, it can also be a powerful tool.
Wow, that's really good to hear. But do other students also do this? I know it might seem boring to some teenagers.
I mean, of course, some people may think it's boring, but we all look forward to it very much.
Can you tell me more about it?
Sure. Since the club started spreading information around and holding main competitions, more and more people are exposed to this knowledge.
And whether they like it or not, they are still affected by it subconsciously, so it's actually very effective.
Wow, that does seem fun. Teenagers these days have so many good ideas to share. This is Manilo reporting for KGR News. Back to the studio.
In the 21st century, social media has become one of the most common means of communication.
While this innovation has become an inevitable part of everyday life, negative impact also follows.
Which is why we all need to learn how to protect ourselves from future harm.
That's right, and it should start from
You and me!
Starts from you and me.
You and me! You and me!
I'm Ellie Huang, reporting for KGR News. See you next time.
Okay. Okay. Oh, now I will respond Kelly's question. And she asked us what is the algorithm, what is related between algorithm and fake news. Like we use social media and we will have the record, the website we visited, and the west and we will have the record. So the algorithm will bring fake news. We will other fake news we like for us. So this is the connection between algorithm and fake news.
Hi, I would also like to answer a question from Anonymous. They say, how can one distinguish fake news if they don't use social media often? I think that the main problem is that we have fake news because of social media. And if you don't use it, you don't really come across fake news that often. So that will really wouldn't be a problem. Thank you.
And to you, Japanese students,
Um, I'm going to answer the anonymous question. They asked um, that one of Japanese students said that her mom told good students won't use social media. Um, I think in Japanese, uh, some some mother told good students won't use social media because there's the data that uh, children who use social media has a low grade or something like that. So there's some kind of uh, mothers in Japan, I think.
And I will answer a question from Fuquan High School. They ask how to make those who consider it boring to learn about media literacy. Well, since one of our solutions is to make it fun, like having games or having summer camps or winter camps. This way you can learn while having fun, and maybe it won't be as boring as it seems. Thank you. Thank you.